I want to first say thank you so much for taking the time out of your day, out of our busy lives to be here with me and with yourself today. Whether you choose to listen to this today, the day of the super new moon in Pisces, or at a time that best suits your schedule, it's perfectly okay. There is a benefit to doing it with the live meditation that I'm sure you will see as we continue to do this and you have the opportunity in your life to be able to create space for yourself. This is a little bit too much for me to wear right now, so we'll put it next to me. All right. So with that, I invite you to go ahead and close your eyes. Get yourself in a nice, comfortable, seated position. I do suggest for this type of meditation that you go ahead and keep your feet flat on the floor, your legs and arms uncrossed. Do whatever kind of wiggling or movement you would like to do to make sure that you are in a comfortable seated position. So the objective here is to find a comfortable seat that is comfortable enough that you won't have to move around, but at the same time being uncomfortable enough that you will not fall asleep or it won't be too easy for you to leave your body, which is also the reason why I ask that you keep your feet flat on the floor and planted. It keeps you in better connection with the ground. So as we do this kind of energy work and as we do this kind of meditation, it is best for you to stay conscious, awake, and in your body. So these are the suggestions that I have for you. Again, whatever works for you. You are your own teacher. You are your own guru. These are simply basic guidelines to help you to experience learning about your energetic body in the easiest, most simple way possible. So now that you have found your simple, comfortable, seated position, again, I invite you to check in with yourself. If you've opened your eyes, go ahead and close your eyes. Bring your awareness right there to your center of headspace. Bring your awareness right between your ears, just behind your eyes. And look down. See what you see. Look down your spinal column. Look down through the inside of your body. And just check in. Notice what you notice. As you're doing so, bring your awareness to your tailbone. And that is where your root chakra is located. So some might say this is your first chakra or your root chakra. Go ahead and just say hello to it. You can open and close it a couple of times, just like a camera lens. Just watch it as it expands and contracts. And go ahead and draw that line of energy from your root chakra all the way down to the center of the planet. And sometimes if that doesn't work the first time, go ahead and blow it up. Just picture in your mind that grounding cord you just created, just blow it up. Woo! And create another one. That wasn't the best of my explosion sounds. I'll make up for it as we go. So go ahead and create a new grounding cord from your root chakra all the way down to the center of the planet. And watch as it connects. And if you are still having troubles watching as it connects to the center of the planet, that is perfectly okay. Another thing that you can do is to start at the center of the planet, bring your awareness all the way there to the core of the earth, and ask for Mother Earth, Mama Gaia, to bring that earth energy, bring that line of energy all the way up to your root chakra. You might find that that brings a different kind of energy into your space and into your awareness. And this is okay. Especially during this meditation, it's a safe place to be because we are protected in this moment and in every moment. So as you connect yourself to the root, to the core of the planet, to your root chakra, allow your body, your energetic body and your physical body to just be set on release. So allow that energy to simply flow through your root down to the center of the planet, giving yourself full permission to release and purge. If you need to make your grounding cord about as wide as this chair or maybe about 10 feet in diameter, go ahead so that you can simply release and let go. The super new moon in Pisces has a lot to do with water. Pisces being a water sign and very closely associated with emotions. It is not going to be any surprise to me if emotions do show up during the course of this meditation. So allow yourself to be like water. Allow your energy, your emotions, everything to just flow from your space like water down to the center of the planet, giving yourself full permission to just purge and release. Not even anything that doesn't serve you. Have you ever tried letting it all go? Just let everything go. Let all of your attachments go. Completely surrender. Trust fall into the universe and see what comes back to you. What comes back to you is what you are meant to be working with. So as you continue to allow yourself to release, I encourage you to create a little miniature version of yourself. Bring your awareness back to the center of your head, and just right there, about 3 feet in front of you, create a little miniature version of yourself. When you have that miniature version created, go ahead and throw that version of you down your grounding cord. And take a deep breath. Know that as you release this energy, you're releasing this picture of you, this idea that you have of you. Some of that may be your highest and best truth. Some of that may not. So as you release all of it, know that your truest essence, the essence that is you, that is of your soul's divine intelligence, will be there. That will not go away. That is who you are. That is who you came here to be. The idea of who you are, the labels that you give yourself or the labels that we give each other will fall away, allowing you more room and more permission to act as a more full version of yourself. So continue to allow that to release. Since we're focusing so much on release right now, let's go ahead and replenish. The other way, I encourage you to plug in when you are on this meditation and when you are off, is to bring that awareness back to your center of head. Make sure that you're still with us, still in your body. And go ahead and find the center of the sun. Now, there's a lot of theories about the center of the sun. For some of us, it is home. It's where we came from. For some, there's a portal in the sun that allows you access to other galaxies. All sorts of fun information out there. I encourage you to simply find what works for you and allow that to be, while also maintaining an open mind. But for now, we will go ahead and use the sun as our charging place, our charging center. So go ahead and find the center of the sun. Know that with your energetic intelligence, temperature is not something that will affect your line of energy. For those of you that are worried about the temperature of the sun or the laws of physics in our third dimensional world, that when you're working with fifth dimensional energy and awareness, that you have access to different places that are not affected by third dimensional laws of physics. So when you are connecting yourself to the center of the sun, know that you are connecting yourself to love, to life. Think of all of the things that the sun brings to us on this planet, and know that you are connecting into that life. Excuse me. All right, so and allow that energy from the sun to come all the way into the Earth's atmosphere and in through to the building that you're sitting in. Watch as that energy comes down through your upper chakras and slows down right as it gets to the crown of your head. As it reaches the crown of your head, allow your crown chakra to open and close, releasing any debris, clearing out your connections to divine source, clearing the connections to your higher self, and allowing that sun energy to come in through your 7th chakra, into the back of your 6th chakra, into the back of your 7th chakra, your 5th chakra, continuing down into your 4th, your heart center. If it feels true to you and if it feels right to you, I encourage you to continue to bring that energy down to your 3rd chakra, down the back of your 2nd chakra, continuing to your root chakra. For some of you, that might be a little bit too much to bring this sun energy into your lower chakras. Your 1st, 2nd, and 3rd chakra, they're the ones that are right at your belly button, just below your belly button, and below at your tailbone. Those are more associated with the body. So sometimes bringing in this higher vibrational light frequency to the body chakras can be a little bit overwhelming at first. So it is a practice. Whatever feels true and right to you right now is what I encourage you to do. I also would like to take note not to push yourself. If your ego is stepping in and saying, I can handle this, take note of that. Listen to your body. Listen to what your body is telling you is nourishing, and listen to that. Acknowledge that. I can tell you from firsthand experience, asking for all of it too soon can be a crash course in energetic learning academy or whatever it is that you would like to call it. So be gentle, be easy, do what feels right and true to you in this moment. Now, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and pull in earth energy to work with our legs and feet. So say hello to Mama Gaia, offering gratitude, giving thanks for permission to be on this planet, for permission to be in this physical body. And go ahead and bring your awareness somewhere into the earth, into the planet. As you're bringing your awareness into the planet, go ahead and identify an energetic connection and pick a color that is true and right for you today. And as you have that brand new earth energy, never been touched by human hands, go ahead and bring that earth energy simply with your mind's eye and in trust. Bring it up through the earth, through the crust of the planet, up through the foundation of the building that you're sitting in, and watch as it reaches your feet chakras. Allow your feet chakras to open and close, just like a camera lens, similar to your other chakras. Allow that energy to flow up into your ankles, into your calves, into your knee, into your thighs, into your hips, and into your root chakra, connecting all the way down to the center of the planet through your grounding cord. Now, since we are replenishing with the energy directly from the sun, this will help you to stay grounded. This will help to anchor your body and your energetic body in the seat that you're in so that you can receive the healing, not just in your energetic spirit body, but in your physical body as well. So for some of you, this might feel overwhelming. For some of you, this might feel just right. The reason I have chosen to begin this meditation a little bit differently is because we are in a very potent time with the super new moon in Pisces, as I mentioned. This is an incredibly potent day to be releasing and purging energy. You might feel like going through your closet. You might feel like cleaning out your desk. You might feel like emptying out your purse. Whatever it is that feels right for you to clean and clear out is perfect. Know that your energetic body is doing it anyway. So the best thing that you can do is to consciously be aware of this energy that you are releasing. So as you release, know that you do not have to go through the photo album. You don't have to go back through the memories. You don't have to know what it is that you were releasing. Just simply allow the energy to flow and release. Take a deep breath. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And go ahead and say a prayer for yourself. A prayer that works for you and what it is that you would like to bring into your life. Something that if somebody handed it to you on a silver platter and said, yes, you can have this, what would you pray for? Go ahead and picture that opportunity being brought to you by the hand of the universe on a silver platter, or whatever kind of platter you would like to see it on. And recognize that the universe is handing it to you with a kind and gentle nod, saying, yes, you can have this. This is your soul coming through and showing you what you came here to do. This is part of your life's purpose. This is part of your passion. So if you could say yes, reach your hand out and simply grab it, would you? Would you give yourself the permission? So the best part about this Pisces new moon is that as you release and as you allow the energetic debris to simply fall away, you are making room for new. You're making room for these things that you desire in your life. You're making room for the new accomplishments. You're making room for the new drives. Allow yourself to have it and know that it also takes action. Action is required of you to complete the manifestations that are of your soul's truest desire. It is not up to the universe to take every step for you. The universe can offer the staircase, and it's up to you to walk up the stairs or the mountain or to slide down the slide, however you see your accomplishments taking place. So now that you have that prayer in front of you and now that you're holding on to that desire, I invite you to go ahead and put it back on the platter. Offer that back to the universe, knowing that you just had that moment. You were just able to feel what it felt like. That accomplishment was already in your hands. That prayer was already in your hands. You were capable of having it. You were capable of owning it. And now I invite you to give it back. Release your attachment to it. Let go of the emotions. This is crucial. The other part that is crucial is being able to give it away in full surrender, complete trust, and complete forgiveness of yourself and of the universe, knowing that you will access that in divine perfect timing when it is meant for you to have that. So as you put that back onto the platter, give the universe a nod. Offer a nod back saying, yes, I appreciate, yes, I will work for it, yes, I will make room in my life. And so between that, you are setting an agreement. You are setting a tone for the things that you are creating. Now, if in doing this exercise, you are thinking of so many other things that you would like to do this with, I invite you to listen to this recording again. It is always available to you. And now you also understand and how to use this energy to your fullest advantage and to your highest potential. So now as you're watching, as your dreams or manifestations sit on that platter, trusting that the universe will bring them back to you in perfect divine timing, knowing that the best thing that you can do for yourself in this moment is to simply get out of your own way. That really is the key theme here for these next couple weeks, because we do have another eclipse 2 weeks from now on the full moon. So be aware this energy in these next 2 weeks is very potent. So creating and making room is ideal, because we are all going through a major shift of consciousness and a major transformation together. So when you trust in the universe and you offer this prayer up to Source or God, or however you see this consciousness, whatever your beliefs are, that you recognize that what is beyond this third dimensional world that you have access to, there are many, many, many different ways that your dream or your prayer can come back to you and will come back to you. And it's beyond your voice of reason. It is beyond your voice of logic. It is beyond your skills or your intelligence of how can you possibly figure it out? How is it going to come to you? That is not your job. Your job is to trust and continue to put one foot in front of the other. One of the visions that I often see when I'm looking at my path is I see these stones sometimes in the sky, sometimes in the water, but I see these stones appear just as soon as I'm about to take the next step. Then they disappear as soon as my foot leaves the stone. And that is my line of sight and my vision and trust in the universe, is recognizing that every time I've gone to take a step, that there has been a place to lay my foot down. And every time I'm ready to take the next step, there's been a place to put my foot down, even though I don't know what the end game is, even though you don't know what the end game is, even though none of us really do. But it's about stepping into that power of trust in yourself. Have you ever let yourself down? I'm sure we can all candidly answer that one. So now is the time to forgive yourself. Know that in every opportunity that you have let yourself down, that there are many other opportunities where you have proven yourself worthy, and you have proven yourself strong, and you have proven yourself courageous in any circumstance that life brings to you. So as you are continuing on this path that is your very own, your ability to continue to grow surpasses any challenge that has been set in front of you, because you are still here. You are still taking the time to dedicate yourself to your life's practice, to your soul's purpose. That is where you find your trust and forgiveness and honoring your highest truth, your highest good, your highest vibrational frequency of accomplishment, and knowing that in every mistake you've ever made, have they ever really been mistakes? Or have they been lessons that you have learned and you have grown stronger and smarter because of them? So go ahead and take a deep breath. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. Release all that tension. Release, shake it out. Wiggle in your chair if you need to. Shake your hands out. Allow yourself to feel the lightness as you are continuing to do the work. You're continuing to release. You're continuing to fill up with that highest vibrational frequency of the sun vibration. See, Archangel Michael has just joined us here for the meditation. I'll go ahead and ask what it is that he's bringing for us. I see that he is very gently giving us, myself, the viewers, and other people that will be listening to this recording, a gentle push on the back. That gentle push is showing you that you are supported, that you are not in this alone, that there are, as we mentioned, forces that are greater than what we are capable of seeing, here in our third dimensional reality that are here helping us every step of the way. That when we start to feel a little imbalanced, yes, it's our job to pay attention. Are we getting enough sleep? Are we eating right? Are we exercising? Are we taking care of our physical body? And if we're still feeling a little imbalanced, know that you can lean back, you can relax, you can take a step back, you can observe. And that is where the messages will come through clearly to you, however you receive messages in the easiest way for you. You can ask for signs. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Let's go ahead and bring your awareness right back to the center of your head, wherever it is that you have gone, recognizing that you're still flowing that sun energy straight through the crown of your head, cleaning out and raising, transmuting the energy to a higher vibrational frequency that matches your highest potential, your highest good. And so see yourself asking for a sign, asking for a delivery of truth, asking for an acknowledgement or a nod from the universe that you are, in fact, on your path. If you're sitting in confusion, that's okay. Go ahead, pick a color, identify that confusion as a color, and watch as that color slides all the way down your grounding cord to the center of the planet. Removing the confusion from this vision will allow you greater clarity in being able to access the signs or access the messages. So again, bring your awareness back to that. Go ahead and see yourself receiving a sign or a nod of accomplishment. Or maybe you took a misstep, and you'll notice that's when struggle comes into your life. When you're struggling, trying to fit something in, trying to make something work, trying, it's usually a good sign that you're not in alignment with your soul's purpose, with your soul's path. It's not to say that your soul's path isn't challenging. However, the struggle seems to minimize as you open yourself up to receiving the blessings and the help. So now that you've asked for a sign, now that you've seen it, go ahead and put that in a basket. Just imagine a basket sitting right there. Put all of that in a basket. Tie that basket to a bunch of helium balloons and let it all go. If you still have any cords of attachment to that basket and you see that it's not quite going away as you'd like for it to, go ahead and snip those cords. Bust out your psychic scissors and just go ahead and snip those cords and watch as it simply releases. Take a big deep breath in through your nose. Watch as the energy around you inflates, gets larger. And as you exhale through your mouth, watch as all of that energy continues to purge down your grounding cord into the center of the planet. Let's go ahead and do that 2 more times. Just let out a nice sigh. Shake your hands off. Give yourself the wiggles a little bit. Ha ha ha. Remember, amusement is very good in this space as well. We tend to look at some of our shadows or desires. We can get a little bit tense. Go ahead and let that stress go with the giggles. Sometimes a little accent helps. All right, so before we go ahead and conclude this meditation, I'm going to ask real quick if there's anything else we can go over. All right, so go ahead and take both of your hands and place them right on your heart center. And in this moment, love yourself. Let yourself be loved. When you're offering somebody something, you usually use your hands to give them a gift, to offer them. So now when you have your hands, your palms facing your heart center, recognize that you are giving your love to you and see how good that feels. Feel how good that feels. Really let yourself embrace and feel that. Anytime, any moment you start to have that negative self-talk, or you also start to find yourself judging others and you start to hear those just kind of nasty little comments that can tend to peak up sometimes, it does take practice to reprogramming your frame of thought. To look at each individual through the eyes of love takes practice. This is not something that just happens. So when you're inviting that love into your heart, know that in any moment that you catch yourself, forgive yourself. The worst thing you can do is then start beating yourself up. No, I wasn't supposed to think those. That was mean. Oh my goodness. And then you go into self-punishment. That's a cycle. Jump off the merry-go-round. Bring your hands back to your heart. Simply say, I love you. I forgive you. I got this. And encourage yourself, empower yourself. Know that in every time that you catch yourself, you are making progress. That is reason enough to celebrate. So celebrate by giving your heart a little hand hug of your own loving vibration. The more you can increase the field of love around you, the more that is exactly what you are going to attract into your life. Things will begin to fall into place. Synchronicities will happen with zero effort. Things will happen where you just go, oh, that's right. That was meant to be. And so when you allow that to really come into your space, into your place, you'll recognize that there is a very distinct parallel of the level of self-love and the value of self-love that you have in your heart. And go ahead and take a big, deep breath. Release any judgments you have of yourself, judgments you have of others, releasing any self-punishment. I'm not doing this right. There's got to be a different way. You are your own teacher. You are your own guru. Check in with your heart. If it feels right to you, then it is right. Let your heart be your compass. Let your heart be your guide. That is when you will begin to act in integrity in every moment, when your heart is leading the way. So go ahead and love yourself. One more time. We'll go ahead and release that connection with the sun, allowing that to move out of our space, out of our crown chakra. Some of you might feel a little dizzy, a little bit lightheaded after this. I encourage you to take your time standing up and moving around. And let's go ahead and give ourselves one picture of that nice, big, golden, loving sunshine vibration. So go ahead and watch as that picture fills up with your own molten gold, loving energy, bringing in joy, bringing in assertiveness, bringing in love, bringing in action, motivation, dedication, forgiveness, healing, acceptance. Watch as all those vibrational frequencies fill into this picture above the crown of your head. Continue to add in any vibrational frequency you would like to include. And when you're ready, go ahead and dump that picture into your space. Watch as it fills up your body from your crown chakra and to the center of your head, your sixth chakra, down through your neck into your fifth chakra, continuing down into your shoulders, into your heart space, filling up your lungs, your rib cage. Watch as it flows down your arms, your shoulders, your biceps, your elbow, your forearm, your wrist, your palms. continuing as it goes down into your third chakra. Watch as it continues to flow into your second chakra, giving your emotional center extra love today. Continuing down into your root chakra and through your hips, loosening up any tension or tightness in your hips. Continuing to allow that energy to flow into your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, your feet. Watch as it continues to flow and fill up every single layer, every single space in your aura, your energetic body. Bring your aura into around about 2 feet around your whole body. And watch as that golden pitcher fills you up all the way to the tippy, tippy top. And when you're ready, go ahead and brush off the crown of your head. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Go ahead and open your eyes. Welcome back. Thanks for being here with me. I am so blessed and so honored that you've chosen to take the time to really get to know yourself and your path. Please feel free to check in with thesunshinechannel.com, with the Sunshine Channel on Facebook and Instagram, as well as samanthafay.com for personal sessions and readings. So thank you so much. I hope you have the most wonderful evening. If you're listening to this in the morning, the most wonderful day. And from my heart to yours, I love you and know that we are in this together. Ciao.